Presidency of the Council of the European Union, and it's a great pleasure to welcome you, Ambassador, and your team to Edinburgh. We're delighted that you're here. It's now been 5 years, 5 hard years, since the United Kingdom left the European Union. But Scotland's commitment to the European project remains unchanged. We are still a European nation. More now than ever, Europe must work together to face the challenges that we share, and I welcome the leadership of Poland's presidency of the European Union in defence of European values and European democracy. Brexit has damaged the United Kingdom. Brexit has damaged Scotland, our economy. It's weakened our civil society. It has degraded the opportunities for young people, and it has worsened the cost of living crisis for everyone. Now, this year has seen a new UK government take office with a different approach to European relations, we hope. And whilst we welcome the UK government's desire to pursue improved relations with the European Union, it remains the case that any progress will be severely limited whilst we remain outside the single market and outside the customs union. And despite no longer being a member state, Scotland has continued to follow a policy of alignment with the European Union in both policy and legislation where it is possible and where it is meaningful to do so. This policy of alignment ensures that we continue to maintain and advance standards with important regulations, keeping us in step with our European neighbours and minimising the deregulatory impact Brexit has had on the UK. Nevertheless, this is no replacement for access to the single market and ultimately being a member state. We will, of course, continue to engage positively with the UK government on their reset in order to make sure that our interests are known and that our interests are represented. Seeing democracy in practice across the EU member states last year was another reminder of what has been lost to Scotland as a result of Brexit. However, it's great to see the Polish Presidency agenda setting the tone for the new European institutional cycle. This is a positive presidency programme that will represent our shared European values of upholding people's freedoms, democracy and the rule of law. And the presidency programme set by Poland is ambitious and covers several areas of interest for the Scottish Government and people in Scotland more generally. Scotland shares concerns around the current geopolitical environment and the increased tensions that have come from the hybrid attacks on our democracies and on our security. It's approaching 3 years since Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine, and we remain resolute in support for Ukraine and her people and in our condemnation of the ongoing attacks on her sovereignty and on her people. We're committed to continuing to work closely with our European neighbours on this, and I welcome Poland's defence of European values and European democracy. This is, as ever present, a theme in the presidency's programme. Another area of particular shared interest is the focus on energy transition and on energy security. Scotland understands the importance of ensuring a fair and a just green energy transition, with Scotland committed to reducing greenhouse gas emissions to net zero by 2045. Scotland is determined to ensure that no one is left behind by this transition and that the future of green energy provides fairness and opportunity for all. And I'm delighted to see that this is an ambition that is shared with the presidency programme. In regard to energy security, Scotland has extensive renewable resources and is well placed to ensure long-term supply of clean, reliable electricity from wind, from solar and from hydrogen. We'll continue to work with our EU partners to realise Scotland's potential in energy exports and the benefits that this could bring for member states. As a result of Scotland and Poland's shared ambitions in this space, there will be opportunities for our two countries to work together and to enhance business links. These are discussions that I look forward to having throughout the Polish presidency and beyond. I also welcome other areas highlighted in the Polish presidency programme, such as the support for adolescent mental health services and improving support for businesses, all of which Scotland is open to having dialogue and collaborating where possible. We're here not only to celebrate Polish EU presidency, but also to reflect on the wider links between Scotland and Poland. And it's so nice to see so many Polish Scots in the audience here today. Scotland's relationship with Poland, as you will know, and the long-standing links between our people date back as far as the 16th century. Scottish merchants and craftsmen settled in Poland during the 16th and 17th centuries, drawn by economic opportunities in Krakow, Gdansk and elsewhere. It's estimated that at that time there were more than 30,000 Scots living in that part of the world. We then, of course, had brave Polish soldiers who fought alongside Scots in the Second World War. They settled here in Scotland after the war finished. They integrated into our society and they contributed to the Scottish economy and culture. In my case, it was my lollipop man, my beloved primary school lollipop man who was an ex-Polish soldier. More recently, after Poland joined the European Union in 2004, many young people and Polish families moved to Scotland seeking new opportunities. We are so grateful to them all for their service, their contribution to the Scottish economy and to the enrichment of our collective culture. Over the years we've been able to show these strong connections through projects like Wojtek the Bear and the Great Polish Map of Scotland. If any of you have never seen that, I would encourage you to do that. And as you may already be aware, this year marks the UK-Poland season, which will celebrate our cultural ties throughout the year, and I look forward to seeing Poland and Scotland brought together through art performances, exhibitions and many other multi-art form events, and I hope they inspire the next generation to explore further collaborations. The strong Polish presence at the Edinburgh International Festival and Edinburgh's other festivals will also continue in 2025, with a number of remarkable artists already confirmed to perform over the next year, and we hope to see Scottish culture and art showcased in Poland too. After Poland joined the European Union, Scottish-Polish trade links experienced significant growth, fueled by free movement of people and goods within the European Union, and Scottish businesses, particularly in the food and beverage and engineering sectors, started exporting more to Poland, and collaboration expanded in renewable energy sectors. It's great to hear that Poland has risen into Scotland's top 20 of export markets, and I hope to see this trend continue. Looking forward, we remain committed to maintaining and growing this important friendship. We are extremely fortunate to have such a large, such a vibrant, such an active Polish community, not just here in Edinburgh, but right across Scotland. With around 100,000 Polish nationals in Scotland, we highly value the contribution that you make to our society. It's only right that we reflect on the many achievements and contributions that Polish people have made to Scotland, and in doing so we are reminded of the enduring strength of our shared heritage and our shared cultural connections, and it's in this spirit of cooperation and partnership that will guide us in the years to come. In conclusion, I'd like to take this opportunity to wish Poland all the best for their presidency term and look forward to working with you all to progress our shared values, our shared objectives and our shared ambitions. Thank you very much, ladies.